When you take an Adderall, do you feel it coming on like caffeine, or is it just invisible
It's
in the
ve- it's
back of
very it's very different from caffeine, and
the?
it's not really energizing, or it doesn't really give you a high. It just, you don't feel like crap.
Mm,
Normally, like a normal person going to a normal job, right? They don't feel good, right? They're just grinding. They're just forcing
mm,
themselves to do things that they don't care about. And so
yeah.
without Adderall, that is how life is for me, much of the time, with doing things like, editing and preparing shorts. I feel like someone working in a mine, right? It's just very unsatisfying. And then I take the Adderall, and it's okay. I'm able to see the benefits. I become like a normal person. Like I'm able to see the benefits of the grind that I'm participating in, and I'm able to regulate my behavior. So I'm doing what I want to do, which is, I want to share what I say on here with a bigger audience. And so I'm able to
Mhm.
do what I want to do. I'm able to live up to my values. I'm able to follow through like a normal person who weighs up, rewards and prices, as opposed to being so compulsive that I just, can't stick to anything that's onerous.
Well, how do you procure your Adderall? Do you use sort of domestic channel, or are you still taking the what's it called, modafinil route, shall we
I
say?
have no, I don't follow the modafinil route. I did investigate it, but
Yeah.
like modafinil is at the lowest level of prescription, so that's why it's relatively easy to obtain overseas. But I obtain Adderall through a conventional route. I've got a medical agency, and I have online consultations with them, and they stay in touch with me. And then I got a pharmacy, and so I spend about approximately $160 a month for my Adderall. That includes the medical consultations and the actual pills themselves.
So 160 a month
Mm-hmm.
for pills and consultation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you do this consultation online?
Yes.
Okay. That's the business I'm in. That's my day job.
Okay. Well, it's a
Uh,
great business. You're helping
tel
people like me bring the gospel to the world.
telemedicine. Yeah, yeah, it's a big thing. Hopefully, it's going to be a big
It's
thing. But
fantastic. I love it
yeah, uh,
because it's so much of a hassle, particularly as an adult getting diagnosed with ADHD in the real world. Face to face medicine. It's just an endless process. Takes an enormous amount of time and an enormous amount of money, like more than $5,000, and months of time. But now that you've got telemedicine, you can get diagnosed in 36 hours, and get a prescription.
yeah. The reason I don't really like to go to the doctor is the damn waiting room with all the fucking lepers in the waiting room
And then
breathing
having
through
to
the mouth.
wait like for an hour.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Your
just
appointment's at 3:30, but it takes an
yeah,
hour to see the doctor. And then doctors spend about 60% of their time like just plugging into the computer because of Barack Obama passing those mandatory electronic medical records. And so the
yeah.
doctor has to spend more time, ticking off boxes in the computer than actually trying to help you.
I met a doctor once, and he was on one of those strong antidepressants because he said he hated his job so much. He
Yeah.
couldn't stand it, and he needed antidepressants to get through the day because it was just abject drudgery of filling out paperwork and talking to people who've Googled something online, and they question everything that you say. It was just painted this picture of just abject misery. And this is the profession every anxious Jewish mother wants to push their son into.
Yeah, I mean, the quality of so many jobs has significantly declined. I mean,
Mm,
being a doctor used to be, like being a prince. You're a prince among
yes,
men. But
yes.
now, doctors overwhelmingly work for large bureaucracies, right? Very few of them can actually, make it with their own private practice.
Yeah, you're supposed to be on the golf course at 3 every day, and you put in 9 holes before going home. Now, those are the days. Oh well. Well, listen, look, I didn't expect my voice to be. I didn't even hear myself talk today, and I just assumed my voice was better because I hadn't
It
spoken all
is.
day.
How are you feeling, man?
Not good, bro. Not good. It's like 1% every day. I'm a little bit better, but there hasn't been that big sort of chest clearing cough that you have when you're done with the cold.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm fine, but it's just aggravating to sound like this and to sort of have this congestion all the time. It's just the worst. So, I'm getting better, but I'm not happy. Not happy
And
at all.
do you have the strength to exercise and like get some air moving through your lungs?
Yeah, yeah. I went to the beach today. I did some light walking, but not any of the sort of heroic distances that I was accustomed to. Yeah, it's like the four burner analogy. You remember that?
No.
Like you said, like life has four burners, but you really can only keep three going at any one time.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That
And
was
it's just sort of
brilliant.
like I've switched burners. Like other problems in my life have resolved,
Yes.
but now I've got this burner, which is just faulty. My basic health. So I don't know. I'm dreaming of that four burner that four burner day someday.
Well, I'm thinking of this rabbi who I knew 20 years ago, and he had this chronic cough and congestion problem for weeks and weeks and weeks. And finally went to the doctor, and the doctor told him he needed to exercise. And once he started seriously exercising so that he was breathing hard and the air was moving in and out of his lungs, that he was able to turn it around within a few weeks.
Yeah, yeah. I can see that. If I just had a smidge more energy, I would do that. It's just, I get downstairs and then I just feel weak and I just don't feel like doing it. So, but yes, it will
I'm thinking
happen.
if you had an Adderall that you might get the strength to go do it.
Aren't you about to commit a felony, Luke?